is great at making people feel special? My bestie, Dee Brown, home design content creator, back again. Okay, so we may be hosting, having people over for the holidays. Where do we start when it comes to wanting to make them feel welcome?
So you want to start with your attitude.
Oh, okay,
yes.
okay.
Before we get to all of this luscious display,
yes,
we want to start with the spirit. Like, what are we welcoming people with when they come to our home? And a lot of times I think we overwhelm ourselves during the holidays.
Yes.
And so then by the time the guests get there, then you're like, why did I agree to do this? Have you ever had that moment?
Yeah, what? All the time.
And you love the people. You're like, why did I commit to doing this? And then it's like, it's really because you're tired. So check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Oh, that is great advice.
Or wreck your guests.
Yes. You got to make sure you pass the vibe check before you open that door. What do you usually do to make sure that you are, zenned out?
I like to do something that I like to do. Something small. Get a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, something warm. Take a shower, put on fresh clothes, and just chill. Have a moment to relax before they walk through your front door.
Very simple but efficient.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, all right. So let's get to this beautiful spread that you have created for us. All right, so you've got these baskets.
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Okay, tell me
I'm
about
all about making baskets. I think it's a special way of welcoming your guests. So if they're staying in that guest bedroom, guess what? Get their favorite snacks. You can do inventory. You can ask them prior to coming. If you want to surprise that friend, sneak and ask that boo, hey, what does my girl like? And you want to chunk them into a gift basket. Get a handwritten note. Chunk it in the basket as well.
Nice.
And these are all very meaningful things to make them feel, I know, what a beautiful message.
Oh, yes.
Don't read it out loud. I don't want the world to know.
An example here. Okay, we know we can fill it with some beautiful thoughts. Okay.
You can do your snacks, you can do your coffee, you can get tea, and these are, again, just grab and goes. So it's nothing special to the whole idea of putting it together. You just want to get the items that make sense for the person that you're serving.
Yes, and you know what makes sense? A charger.
Hello.
Yes, that is so smart because that is often the thing I forget.
Same for me, same. Or mine is usually raggedy and it looks like a rat has been sucking on the little wire and it's kind of coming. That's a whole nother thing.
Super useful. That is very thoughtful. And then you got, are these reader glasses
So
here?
yes, those are the peepers. They were actually on Oprah's favorite things list back in 2019. And again, it protects your eyes from your cell phone if you're up late watching some of your favorite shows or scrolling. And it's just a protector for your eyes.
Okay, so it's not just for Nana. That's anybody.
Oh, no. That's why they're so stylish, girl. Why don't you try them on? They look good.
Go ahead and protect my
I wear
eyes
them
then.
all the time. See, you are you were made for this, honey. Fly, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are my replacement for eyelashes when I'm being lazy when I go out. So I'll put on my peepers.
Good tip. Whenever they see me in these, they know I didn't put those on.
For
all
sure.
Right. I see you also have a tray set up. You like to set this out for your guests as well?
Absolutely. So a lot of times when we come in from traveling, we're tired.
Yes.
We're overwhelmed.
Yes.
And if you got kids,
you're super tired and overwhelmed.
You're super tired, and you just want something to snack on, because when you get that rental car or that Uber or that black car, you're not thinking, let me stop and get something to eat. You want to get to where you're going.
Exactly.
And so I like to have snacks out, something really simple. You can get pre-made charcuterie boards at the grocery store. You can just cut up some stuff in your refrigerator, whatever you got.
Yes.
That'll help you to save money. I like to put a favorite juice out, something that they can drink, so when they come in, they drop their luggage, they can just grab, munch, pour something to drink, and they're happy.
Yes, and they don't have to feel like they're inconveniencing you as the host by asking, because I'm hungry, but I don't necessarily want to add
I'm usually hangry after I've traveled.
Yeah,
so I'm going to be grabbing cheese, getting some of those sesame sticks, and everybody is happy. So
I love that. You were thinking about covering all the bases.
For sure.
Okay, all right. And then you've got photos and things like that as well.
So photos, I know we've done this before. It's a great way to personalize for your guests. So say, for an example, if your bestie is coming or my bestie is coming, get a picture. You can do a picture with your bestie, put it in the frame. Maybe they're traveling solo and their children are in another state. Get a picture of them together so they can just have something to think about. But additionally, you also want to have framed your Wi-Fi information. That's one of the things I'm wondering. I'm like, hey, I need to save this data with T-Mobile. What is your Wi-Fi password? So I like to have this up to communicate, because sometimes when my guests come, the door is like locked. They get in themselves. I'm not there. And it's like, okay, now I have someone texting me, asking me, you know, so all of this information is readily available. It makes it convenient. Very small, simple things. And guess what? You don't even have to buy a new picture frame. Use something that you have.
Yes, well, I was going to ask you because this is a beautiful frame. Where do you shop for your frames?
Listen, so I got this from Home Goods, but our Christmas holiday picture, our family picture was in this. And I was like, we are repurposing this.
Yeah, we can see that later.
That's what you want to do. Yes, yes.
That is so smart, so convenient and helpful. You are the hostess with the mostest.
For sure.
Indeed. All right, you got another basket down here too.
So the final basket, okay, first of all, you want to keep your house clean and all that other stuff, but at some point, after you do the cleaning, you want to clean up yourself.
Yes.
So I like to have items out that we tend to forget. When my dad would travel to come and see us when he was still alive, he would always forget stuff. So I was always ripping and running, and then I finally decided to do an actual basket dedicated to very specialty items. So
nice.
I like to shop local. I get all of our soaps made. Ground Soap Company smells really, really good, very fresh. Not all of the crazy stuff added in it. It's very natural.
Yes.
I like to do the loofah, the mouthwash, a candle for those moments in the restroom or maybe elsewhere.
Yeah, yes.
Those socks for those soft feet, you know, the lotions and the bath gels, and then of course the lip gloss, the fresh towels. You want to have all of that already ready because it's nothing like, hey, excuse me, can I get a towel?
Right.
Okay, let me go get your towel. Do you have some extra toothpaste? You know what? Everything is already laid out.
Yes, also, because I need my piece as well.
For sure.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
All right, so where do you get your baskets from?
So lots of my baskets are actually repurposed in my house, but Home Goods is my favorite go-to place. Now, if you want to actually save money, you can do the Targets, you can do the Walmarts, you can even do Dollar Tree for $1.25. But I love Home Goods because you do get a bang for your buck, but you also get stylish pieces that you can not only use for your guests, but you can repurpose them for decor in your own house.
Would you say that you need to budget a little extra if you want to do these baskets?
Honestly, you really don't have to. Now, this is my way of going out. If you want to put aside a dollar amount, that is a very smart approach. But say you're like, I'm not buying all of this. You remember when we used to go to our grandmother's house? They weren't doing this.
They didn't have anything for
Get
us.
in where you fit in, make a pallet.
Right.
What you say, don't go in my refrigerator.
Don't go in my refrigerator.
Go to the candy lady.
Lucky if you get a pillow.
You go to the candy lady. You're not getting this from, you're not getting this from grandmother's pantry. But what I tend to think about and like to do, I just always want to incorporate like very special things that make my people feel special, loved, and embraced, and that they are leaving Houston with a lasting impression.
Yes, a lot of this stuff you probably do already have, you know, packs of soap, things like that. That you
Packs of soap, I always buy extra. And again, if you're wanting to save money, so say for an example for the snacks, maybe instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna spend, you know, 25 bucks on fresh snacks, maybe use what you have and bag them and put ribbon around them.
Oh, good
You know what I mean?
idea,
And it's still giving them something because you still want a drop and go. So.
Oh, easy peasy.
Yeah.
We can make that happen.
Yeah.
Oh, love the ideas here, Dee. Okay, we will be right back after this break with the final word.